WWE Rumor Roundup. Major name to possibly return and cost Drew McIntyre the world title. Immediate plans for Oba Femi on the main roster revealed. The 9th of January, 2026. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Welcome to today's edition of the WWE Rumor Roundup, where we give you some of the biggest scoops in the world of the sports entertainment giant ahead of Friday Night SmackDown. Considering that there is a world title match between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, it only makes sense that we begin with a possible huge return that could occur during the 3 Stages of Hell match. Other than that, there is a major rumor about the immediate future of Oba Femi after all signs indicated that he is done with NXT and is now main roster bound. There is also a big bit on a top duo rejecting multi-year contracts from WWE and the backstage reaction to Javon Evans' questionable call-up on Raw. A possibly huge return to happen in the WWE title match on SmackDown. It's not often that you can say that 2 superstars will be going to hell for the biggest prize in the industry. But in Berlin, that's exactly what Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre will be doing. It seems like it has been a relatively one-sided feud because of the number of times that Rhodes has defeated McIntyre, but things look like they could be different as they go head-to-head in a 3 Stages of Hell match. It was reported that there was a major backstage push for Drew McIntyre to win the match, but as per Ibu on Selfmade Pro, it was reported that Jacob Fatu is expected to return on the 9th of January episode of SmackDown in Berlin, potentially costing McIntyre the WWE title as they were in an ongoing feud prior to Fatu's dental issues. Jacob Fatu is scheduled to return on Friday's show, and I was initially told about this a week ago, and when I first heard about it, I assumed, okay, he's going to cost McIntyre the title. But in recent conversations with people in the promotion, it was almost implied to me that him returning may not automatically mean that. Essentially, it quote going to be interesting to see what the reaction is if Rhodes walks out as the WWE champion yet again. It seems highly possible few superstars are overflowing with potential, the way Oba Femi was. Following Saturday night's main event, we saw quite a few videos being aired promoting the ruler, even though he was still the reigning NXT champion. Following his title defense against Leon Slater at New Year's Evil, Oba Femi decided to take matters into his own hands and stunned everyone when the show went off the air with the NXT championship in the middle of the ring, and Femi was long gone. It was implied that he was moving on from NXT, and this seems to have been confirmed. As per WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select, not only is Oba Femi being called up to the main roster, but he is expected to join Monday Night Raw going forward. To add fuel to the fire, he is also expected to be featured in WrestleMania 42 in a huge way. So make of that what you will. Backstage reaction to the nature of Javon Evans' call up. At just 21 years old, 22 in a few months, Oba Femi's rival Javon Evans might just be one of the youngest main roster call-ups in WWE history. It's rare to see superstars enter the big time at such a young age, and only a few have done it while they were teenagers. However, in the modern era, Evans's call-up might just be more impressive than anyone else's before him. Either way. What made news this week wasn't just the fact that he is officially a Raw superstar, it's the fact that the announcement made by Adam Pearce happened during the commercial break. For viewers who don't watch Raw on Netflix, the segment was skipped entirely, and it wasn't just fans who were puzzled at. According to WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select, some backstage were puzzled at the fact that the announcement happened during the commercial break. However, it wasn't indicative of how backstage officials view Javon Evans. While there were murmurings that it happened because the show was running overtime, there is nothing to actually confirm this bit. A top duo rejected multi-year deals from WWE. WWE is reportedly looking to spice things up in the tag team division. although it remains unclear whether that's supposed to be on Raw or SmackDown. The Blue brand appeared to have a stacked division, but with Motor City Machine Guns not appearing as much, rumors of Tommaso Ciampa leaving, and the division losing momentum, the future remains uncertain. The company has reportedly sent a multi-year offer to the NJPW tag team Knockout Brothers, who have been active for the last couple of years. According to Corey Hayes of Bodyslam.net, that offer has been rejected. WWE offered a multi-year deal to the Knockout Brothers as they wanted to give the tag division a big boost. The offer was politely declined as Yuto Ice mentioned they aren't leaving New Japan after New Year Dash. WWE will continue to monitor and revisit a potential opportunity to sign them at a later time, he wrote. It seems like the logical decision for a tag team that hasn't been around for very long. It makes sense for them to build up some steam and momentum before possibly making the jump to the big leagues.